Jingtian Gongcheng made a big move in Hong Kong in 2019, opening a new office there led by former mayor brand partner Elaine Lo. With recent key hires in banking, finance, and IP, we asked Elaine, what's next for Jingtian in this vibrant market?
Well, Jingtian Gongcheng is a Red Circle Tier 1 law firm in China. Our vision for the Hong Kong office and the Hong Kong market is to be a leading business law firm in Hong Kong to provide innovative and pragmatic solutions to help our clients. We plan to leverage on our substantial experience and track record in capital markets, in regulatory compliance, M&A, to further expand our banking, finance, intellectual property, and dispute resolution services. We are also now exploring the strategy of expanding outside Greater China, and we may form associations with local law firms in other jurisdictions in order to further expand our ability to serve clients.
And one of the recent notable trends in Hong Kong, which is a surge in interest from the Chinese companies to come to Hong Kong and seek IPOs here, with CCATL a couple of weeks ago and also Guming as well this year. Tell us a little bit about how do you see this trend evolving in the coming years, and what role will Hong Kong continue to play in facilitating the growth of Chinese companies?
We foresee that this trend of Chinese companies coming to Hong Kong to list their shares and to raise funds will continue in the foreseeable future. You can see that the Hong Kong Stock Exchange has been reforming its listing rules in order to accommodate the new economy companies, like those companies that are engaged in high-tech services, computing, AI, robotics, electric vehicles, renewable energy industries. The Hong Kong Stock Exchange has been relaxing the financial eligibility rules, their profitability thresholds, so as to attract these companies in the new economy sectors to list on Hong Kong's main board. There are also the geopolitical landscape that we have to consider. Those Chinese companies that are listed in the US, like on New York Stock Exchange, are under pressure to comply with the US SEC rules about financial transparency and auditing standards. And they are required to open their books for audit by the US Public Company Accounting Oversight Board. And sometimes for national security reasons, and also because of laws and regulations in the mainland China itself, they may not be able to comply with these regulatory requirements of the US SEC, and hence they face the risk of being delisted from US exchange. A listing in Hong Kong provides the insurance policy to ensure that these Chinese companies will not be cut off from access to capital markets.
And there's obviously a lot of opportunities for PRC firms in this space, but what strategies are PRC firms also adopting to navigate some of the complexities of the Hong Kong market, and how do you see the space where international firms can also play a role?
I think that many Chinese law firms may not be able to take advantage of the opportunities of following their clients because they do not have a strong presence in Hong Kong, or they do not have the bench strength in corporate finance, project finance, banking finance, M&A, private equity, dispute resolution. I mean, these are the core, services that many Chinese companies would need, not just in Hong Kong, but in Asia Pacific and globally. So it's a big challenge for Chinese law firms to step up. However, Chinese law firm does have the advantage of possessing a deeper understanding of PRC regulatory requirements, They have a deep understanding of PRC law, of Chinese business practices, and cultural nuances. They definitely have a stronger bond with Chinese clients. That said, international law firms still have a big role to play in Hong Kong. So I think that for Chinese law firms that do not yet have a significant presence in Hong Kong or international capabilities, collaboration with an international law firm could be a strategy for them to adopt. Another strategy that Chinese law firms could adopt is to collaborate with local domestic law firms in the jurisdictions where their clients operate. Like us in Jingtian, we have the strategy of developing a network of associations with domestic law firms in many countries in Southeast Asia, so that we can collaborate with them when the need arises. I think that having this network of formal or informal or loose associations with domestic law firms in the relevant jurisdictions will give Chinese law firms that ability to service their clients when they go abroad.